Why do some Japanese girls feel attracted to foreign guys? I don't think it's just about nationality. It's about the way you make her feel. Hi everyone, I'm Sayuri from Japan. Today I want to share some things I personally find attractive about foreign guys. This is based on my own experiences and feelings, so of course it won't apply to every Japanese woman. But I hope it gives you one honest perspective from a Japanese woman. Let's get started. The first thing I found attractive was that many foreign guys express their feelings more openly. Of course everyone is different, but in Japan, many people are a little more shy or reserved when it comes to expressing love. For example, some Japanese people don't say I love you very often. Some people don't give compliments every day. And sometimes, even if they really care about you, they may not say it directly. I think this is partly because Japanese culture can be more subtle. We often try to understand each other without saying everything directly. But when I dated a foreign guys, I noticed that some of them were more comfortable saying sweet things. They might say, "Oh, you look beautiful today. I'm happy to see you. I really like spending time with you." And honestly, that made me really happy. I don't think there is any woman who hates to be complimented by someone she likes. Of course, it has to be genuine. But when someone expresses love and appreciation clearly, it makes you feel loved. For me, hearing those words helped me feel more secure in the relationship. I didn't have to keep wondering, is he happy with me? Am I important to him? Because he showed it not only through action, but also through words. And I think that's very beautiful. The second thing I found attractive was being able to have deeper conversations. This might depend on the person, of course, but from my experience, when I was dating Japanese guys, our conversations were often more casual. We talked about the daily life, food, work, friends, funny things, and normally everyday topics. And I love that too. Small talk is important and it can be really fun. But when I dated foreign guys, sometimes our conversations naturally became deeper. For example, we would start by talking about something simple like, what is life like in your country, in Japan? But then the conversation would slowly become about culture, society, politics, happiness, family, or what kind of life we wanted in the future. Sometimes we talked about questions like, what does happiness mean to you? What kind of life do you want to build? What do people in your country usually value? And I found those conversations really interesting. It wasn't just romantic, it helped me understanding the person more deeply. When someone shares their thoughts, values, and life experiences, you can see a different side of them. And because we came from different countries, we often had different perspectives. Sometimes I thought, oh, I never thought about it that way, or that's so different from how Japanese people usually think. I think deep conversations can make a relationship feel more meaningful. And I really liked that. The third thing I found attractive was that many foreign guys express their opinion clearly. Again, this is just my personal experience. Japanese people also have opinions, of course. But in Japanese culture, harmony is very important. We often try to read the room. We try not to make things uncomfortable. And sometimes, instead of saying our opinions directly, we try to guess what the other person is thinking. This can be a good thing. It can make people considerate and thoughtful. But in a relationship, it can also become difficult. For example, if both people are always trying to be polite and avoid conflict, sometimes important things doesn't get said. When I dated foreign guys, I felt that they were often more direct about what they thought. At first, I was a little bit surprised sometimes. I remember thinking, oh, he really says what he thinks. Sometimes it felt very different from Japanese communications. But over time, I started to feel that it was actually important. In a long-term relationship, you need to talk about many things. What do you like? What do you don't like? what makes you happy, what makes you uncomfortable. Even if two people are from same country, they grew up in different families and different cultures, so it's natural to have different opinions. Before, I thought maybe it was better to be gentle and not to say everything too directly. But now I feel that honest communication is very important. Of course, being direct doesn't mean being rude. You can be honest and kind at the same time. And when someone can share their opinions clearly while still respecting you, I think that is very attractive. The fourth thing is appearance and overall vibe. And before I talked about this, I want to say clearly, this is completely personal preference. Everyone has a different type. Some people like a softer look, some people like a sharper look, some people like cute, some people like beautiful. Some people care more about the style, smile, voice, personality, or overall atmosphere. So this is just my personal taste. In general, for example, when people compare Japanese actors and other countries' actors, Japanese faces are often seen as softer and more subtle, while many foreign faces can look more refined or more expressive. For example, some people may have deeper facial feature, a strong jawline, or a more mature look. And personally, I have always been more attracted to that kind of look. So when I saw some foreign guys, I sometimes thought, oh, he is really handsome. But again, it's just my personal preferences. The fifth thing I found attractive was when someone was genuinely interested in Japan. As a Japanese person, it makes me really happy when someone shows interest in my country, culture, or language. For example, if someone says, I'm learning Japanese, or I really like Japanese culture, or even if trying to say a simple phrase like arigato, I think it's very sweet. Even if the Japanese isn't perfect, I don't care. Actually, the effort itself makes me happy. Because when someone tries to learn language, it feels like they were also trying to understand your word. And I think that feels very respectful. Maybe you can imagine this too. If someone from other country was learning your language, studying your culture, and asking thoughtful questions about your country, wouldn't that make you happy? I think most people would feel touched. It shows curiosity, effort, and respect. So if you are interested in dating a Japanese girl, I really recommend learning just a little bit of Japanese. You don't have to be fluent. Even simple words can make a good impression. For example, arigato means thank you. Kawaii means cute. Oishii means delicious. And if you can say, oh, your English is good, or I'm trying to learn Japanese because I want to understand your culture more, that can feel really sweet. And actually, speaking of learning Japanese, in the future, I love to offer Japanese conversation lessons who are interested in Japan, Japanese culture, or dating in Japan. I want to help people learn real Japanese that can actually use in daily life, dating, messages, and natural conversations, not like in only textbook. So if there is a service like that you would be interested in, please let me know in the comments. For example, would you like lesson about Japanese for dating, messages, natural conversations, Japanese culture, how to talk to a Japanese girl politely and naturally? I'd really love to hear your ideas. So today, I share 5 things I personally found attractive in foreign guys. But again, I don't think attraction is only about nationality. For me, what matters most is how someone treats you. Do you feel respected? Do you feel comfortable? Can you be yourself around them? Can you talk honestly with each other? I think those are much more important than nationality. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn about Japanese culture, relationships, and natural Japanese, I'd be happy if you subscribe to my channel. Also, I'd love to hear from you. What do you personally find attractive in someone from other culture? Or if you are dating someone from Japan, what made you feel attracted to them? please let me know in the comments. I read every comment and I really enjoy hear your stories. Thank you so much for watching. 最後まで見てくださってありがとうございます。I will see you in the next video. また次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。